And just lift up. Yo, because they're used to working. On the islands, they work, man. They go out there and they do shit, man. They didn't have the luxury of just laying around and doing nothing and like a feline up in the house. On the islands, the women had to be out there in the field with the sugar cane, man. Working.
That's it.
Esau didn't give a fuck. Esau you ain't sitting around jacuzziing. Esau had us out there, man, working. So guess what?
Bare water.
When the Edomite woman is in captivity, she gonna be up in the palace with her feet up, getting her toenails done, being the royal concubine. It's gonna mean most of them are gonna be in the field catching fucking hell, man.
Right.
As they should fucking be. They're gonna be getting hanged too. They're gonna be getting tortured. A lot of these Edomite women are fucking pedophiles too.
Oh yeah.
You gotta talk about the so-called white women. A lot of these white women are fucking pedophiles. Look at these fucking PE teacher bitches, man. They be touching up them little girls, man, but they don't really like to talk about that.
Yep.
A lot of them fucking female PE teachers are fucking suspect, man. They were having little weird. You remember even Miss Ward? Yeah. She had them weird fucking relationships going on with some of them girls, man. Them weird, they're lesbian. Miss Ward had to be a fucking lesbian.
Miss Rainey as well.
Oh, Miss Rainey?
Yeah, you know, she had that girl.
See, they got these weird fucking relationships. So they be doing the same shit Esau be doing, man.
Yep.
I think that the actor, I think her name was Alison Mackey. I think she was in like Arrow or something like that.
Oh yeah,
You know what
she
I'm
got
talking about,
fucking.
innit?
Oh yeah, she got
was in that ring.
exposed.
She
for that fever that yeah.
And she had to actually come out on that shit.
You know?
A Smallville bitch.
Yeah. They be involved in all them child sacrifices and all that as well. So you think they're gonna be living the pampered life in the kingdom?
No.
Hell no. And so the spirit is against them right now. The spirit is showing that they're just as fucking racist, just as prejudiced, man. Just as fucking evil.
And they've been getting it just as good.
Yeah.
Oh, they've been living deliciously. In fact, really, because women are more catered to in this kingdom. Who's more catered to than the so-called white woman, man? They be getting them diamond rings and all kinds of shit, man.
Everyone just bows to them.
Yeah.
Bro, these fucking Edomite women, they're not used to working, bro. If you work in the service industry, women of other nations will do shit for themselves. They'll lift their own bags. These white women they expect someone to be there to lift their shit because really they've never done anything in their life. That's why when you watch there was a program, you know the programs where they send crackers over to like Africa or something, and these white women break down. They just gotta like do the most basic of tasks, like that actually requires some work. They be breaking down and crying. When I was growing up, my sister had to be doing shit.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? They had to fucking work, washing clothes with her hands and shit.
Straight,
Crackers don't be washing no clothes with their hands and shit, man.
You go to the village, that shit, that's the
Bro, you get old grannies back on the islands be like 65 with a big fucking ass basket.
And it's heavy,
as heavy as a man, just trotting up the hill with it on their head, man. Balancing. Perfect balance.
I see it, man.
Carrying buckets of water from the well like 20 miles and shit, man.
And they're strong, man.
Yeah, they have to be.
I've never seen them sick.
That's why they got them hard ass hands. Hard ass hands, manly hands, and them donkey feet because they're out there working. But Esau hands, them white women hands ain't never touch labor.
Anything,
Let you ever touch one of those?
Them hands are soft. Them white women were seduced. Them white women were seduced the shit out of you, man. Them soft ass hands.
Brother, powering up. That's right.
Jacob Maharakaka, he said, she kind of cool, remember? She kept banging for it, either way. Don't let her touch you. Hey, don't let these white women touch you with them fingers, man. Them fuckers is soft, bro. They've been pampered for years, man. Hella manicures.
Maybe you can be a concubine.
Considering.
Jake, like, after two times, you'd be like, maybe I can marry her.
Nah, she's a Jake. Yeah, a lot of them ain't never washed dishes before. They never
Dishwasher.
Dishes, man.
Straight dishwasher.
I was watching some videos. This white woman like
her husband was like, yeah, you know, she was a stay-at-home mum. She didn't ever do the washing, didn't wash up shit. He was like, yeah,
man.
you know, I'm just getting so frustrated because I'm working all day. I'm bringing home this money. You know, she's spending my money, but she's not doing anything. I had to get a fucking intervention just to get her to wash some fucking.
Well, that's
dishes.
why they get Maria. They get the help. It used to be a so-called black woman,
Now it's the
but
Eastern
now it's
European.
like the Hispanic, now the Eastern European, and they get the granny, the Hispanic granny, to come and wash up the dishes and do all the housework. That's why they had that movie, The Help. Yeah.
Yeah, priest is Psalm 73 verse 5 says they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Okay, that extends to the so-called white woman too. That's the whole, you know, all these Edomites, man. You know, they got it different. They got it how we should have it. You know, well, we're gonna have better, but you know, yeah, that's right. You know, our roles are switched in this world, man. Where they're meant to be at the bottom, we're there, and they're at the top. So they get all this, you know, all this pampering and shit. Okay, but I just want to bring out another one.
They'd be lying. They'd be like that bitch that killed that fucker in Italy, and she just blatantly killed him, lying. She got away with it, man.
Meredith Kirkchild.
They get away with shit because they know that they could just lie and cry, and everyone thinks that they're innocent, man.
The shit they were saying, the judge was like, you know, I was like, bro, this is, I'm like, they murdered her in cold blood. That was your girl, and then just like, it's everyone knows they did it, and it's
There
just
was
like,
another Jake woman that went and had a sleepover with like 8 Edomite women.
Oh yeah,
three-
didn't they stab her? Yes.
Did something of they found her on the lawn in the morning. Like just with stab wounds and all
What
that.
about? Wasn't there one where they? Oh, remember that? I don't know. I'm thinking something else. Yeah, they're fucking. They're serial killers too.
oh yeah.
Because that's I was thinking about it like these.
Well, go on.
I was in these slave movies don't really touch on what the white woman was doing. The only bit was like in 12 Years a Slave where the white bitch threw the glass. But they were doing other shit like that. They don't really put the spotlight on
It
her
was
sheet
fucking
that she
Jacob.
saw.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, say he raped me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's how Rosewood. That's what Rosewood happened. It was a nigga. You know, that's what Amy Cooper was basically trying to do.
Yeah.
She was trying to set nigga up because she
Death
knew
by
that.
cop.
Hey, you touched a white woman, man. Well, Emmett Till. Emmett Till, he suffered at the hands of that man.
Yeah, he got done in, bro.
You know, he got done in good and proper, man.
Bro, he got wasted away, so that's, bro. When the time comes,
I look
around
like
in
Jabba the.
kingdom, bro, man is just gonna have to be. I'm like, hey, you. Did you just irate my woman? Man, lynching's gonna come back, bro. Man, are gonna be choosing out trees.
Hey, you got Revelations
Made that
19th
family do it
chapter.
as well.
No, I get it. Can I get
What
the-
you got in the Revelations 19?
That's why you ain't gonna get no
This is
mercy.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 56.
Nah, they ain't getting
The
none.
tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for her delicateness and tenderness, her eye shall be evil to her husband and her bosom and toward her son and toward her daughter. Okay, the Israelite woman, man, would hardly ever set her foot on the soil, man. You know? How many women you know, Jake women, you see got dry foot? Rough foot. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Like a football boot.
The full levers, you know, the full levers.
The bad corns.
The Jake women, they're meant to be the tender and delicate ones, man. Ain't these Edomite women are meant to be no delicate women, man. You know what I mean? They're meant to be animals. You know what I'm saying? They're meant to be the basis of men.
Yeah, that shit happened overnight because we're naturally a clean people. And what was the first thing that happened? Man jammed us on slave ship and had us shitting and pissing on each other. So that stink was already established, man. That low way of being, man. But don't worry, Esau, we got something for you because you're gonna experience all of that. You're gonna experience the slave
give you a
ship
quick one?
And then some.
and some more. We're gonna reenact that slave ship, man.
I'm shipping you all over the show, bro.
Imagine
you be like, yo,
just put some soft feet, like soft everything.
Everything.
Now just some hard feet. She can squat. Like.
Some calf.
the calf harder than yours, like, fuck it.
That's what's wrong.
Yo,
with
man, I got aunts here. Like, I got aunts that are down for the. Man's was shook, right?
down for the revolution.
Yeah, they walk up the stairs, just that stomp.
Everyone's got them gangster aunts, man, that will raise a man up, man.
Yeah.
For real.
Where'd you want it from?
Psalm 94:10.
For feet that have nerves.
Yeah, that's terrible. But yeah, that's what happens when you're poor, when you're in that that role where we're out of that role of taking care of yourself, where you're just working.
Yeah.
You just surviving and you just laboring, man.
Takes up most of our time.
Brocking up yourself. All them so-called black women that were nurses, mash up.
Yeah.
Feet mash up after 40, 50 years
I see it.
of just on their feet, can barely walk or brock up, wiping Esau's ass, man.
And then coming home having to cook for the kids.
Yeah, they gotta do shit where Esau weren't really.
9 kids and shit. Having to cook for all them
Esau,
little
man.
niggas. Like, god damn.
Esau's
why,
a
like,
real
all our
piece of
parents
shit,
have
but
a
it's all
bad
good
name, man.
because we're gonna
Bad
go
hit.
back to
How
being
they
the
are.
right way.
How did they fall?
Yeah, it's gonna be a big fall. That's what I'm saying. They're actually people that's gonna actually remember this side and then be on that side.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's gonna be hard to take. It's gonna be a hard thing to adjust to.
And no
Like
one's gonna have
sleeping on the
mercy.
floor, man, after you've been sleeping in a bed your entire life, and then now you gotta sleep on
Not
hard
ju-
floor.
Not just like mattress, but like the full temper mattress and shit, man. Body forming mattress,
Memory foam.
memory foam and all that.
There's Edomites out there that they get their treatments weekly. They get their massages. I remember the first time I got a massage, I was like, oh, like I thought, wow, like
Chakras were shifting.
like energies. I was like, I could get used to this, but you might have one and then you can't afford to have another one for a while.
Shit, yeah.
But there's Edomites that have that like. Yeah, like every week they book that.
Yeah.
They book their beauty treatment, they book their massages.
Oh, they have a guy.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
know
but God,
everyone by
I-
name.
Yeah.
So
Monsieur.
they've been living that pampered lifestyle. A lot of them. A lot of them. Now some of them are down and out right now, but hey,
Lazarus and the rich man, you know?
that's it.
Yeah, you know?
And a great gulf betwixt.
If you're down and out now, I don't know, rob a bank, commit some fraud. What are you doing, man? You slacking.
Well, it is what it is. Man. We can't all be winners. Go on.
It's Revelation
We're here to
19 Revelation 19 verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy.
That's right.
And I saw heaven opened, and behold, a white horse. And he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True. And in righteousness he doth judge and make war. His eyes were a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns. And he had a name written that no man knew but he himself. And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name is called the Word of God. And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean.
Now them protesters out there, they're not acknowledging the armies in heaven. If they were acknowledging the armies in heaven, they would laugh at Esau and say, you know what, man, do what you do. For every Jake you kill, it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back 1,000-fold. So kill some more. Do what you must, man. Oppress. Do what you got to do. Just know that you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay in full. These Edomites are not gonna get away with anything. Any evil they do against, even the two-third, they're gonna come back. All them wicked Jake that Esau killed on this side, they're gonna have to still pay for that too. So they just add into the list, the rap sheet that they're gonna pay for in the kingdom, man.
For the affliction.
Yeah, because, bro, I was meditating. I was like, bro, these men, I'm like, the Lord's vexed over them 2/3. He was going to fuck the 2/3 up. But then what it say, it's better you let the Lord just deal with it.
Yeah,
Send some
yeah,
angels send a legion out to deal with that, rather than you putting your hand to it.
Now you're gonna have to pay for that, man.
Yeah, because he's like, oh, damn, I want to fuck that nigga up, which you did. But you're going to have to pay for that.
And there's precedent for that because the Lord used the Babylonians against Israel. But what did he say? I'm going to turn around and punish the Babylonians for their iniquity, man. So the modern day Babylonian is Esau. You're going to pay. Like for George Floyd, you're going to put that dude kneeling on George Floyd. Don't worry about him. George is going to kneel on his ass in the kingdom, man. You know? And pop his fucking eyeballs out of his damn head, man.
Yeah, man, and then bring his spirit back, do it again.
He gonna get it all back. That's why we don't look, man. We're not bothered about Christopher Columbus and what's his name. We're not worried about tearing that, which we know is spiritual. That these statues are coming down. It's a sign that their kingdom is coming to an end. Because what Esau's trying to do, he's trying to erase history on a sly. By taking, because it was crackers that were taking down them statues. There weren't no Jake. What they're trying to do is like, if we get rid of these statues, then maybe people will just forget that these people existed. we're gonna just sweep that shit away, like, you know, forget about Christopher Columbus and all that. We're in the New World Order now, so like we'll forget about all that, you know, just let's deal with this. But what you don't understand is even if you take down that statue, you're still gonna have to pay. Christopher Columbus is still going into slavery with his children. You're all gonna have to pay. You could burn, we're gonna burn it anyway. That's why we don't need to do it, because guess what? Everything in this kingdom is going to be brought down anyway by the chariots. It's going to be leveled. So why am I going to go out now to try and bring down a statue? It's wasting my time, man.
I'm like, preempting the thing.
Edomites is helping you do it.
And it just
And then be like, yeah, see?
working up a sweat. I'm like, bro.
You got a quick one?
Oh yeah, did you want more? Or do you want to get his preset?
Psalms 110:5. It says, "The Lord at thy right hand shall strike through kings in the day of his wrath. He shall judge among the heathen. He shall fill the places with the dead bodies.
That's right.
He shall wound the heads over many countries."
Wound.
That's the thing. It's the spirit of the Lord. He deals with death. He deals with great amount of death and destruction. That's actually, man. You know, man. They go, why the killing? I'm like, bro, the Lord is the killing. That's why. Yo, even Esau being as mad as he goes on. Hey, the Lord's allowing that this guy to just be out there running around like a 3-year-old with some Legos just smashing up.
Even Esau, when he goes to arrest you, what does he say? Anything you say can be held against you in the court of law, right? But hold on, that applies to Esau. Anything you do is going to be held against you. So, hey, the scripture said the wicked is snared by the workings of his own hands. So all this wickedness Esau's doing is just adding to the judgment that he's going to receive, man. So keep going. Don't stop now. There's no need to stop. Just go full on. Just know that where it drop, it stop. That's as they say on the islands, where it drop, it stop. Once you get to the point where you can't do no more, now you're going to have to pay for all that crud that you've been doing, and it's gonna be terrible, man.
Got preset.
Is that a quick one?
Oh, that was you. You've been holding one. You've been holding one. You got it.
This is Jude 16 and 17. Woe to the nation that lies up against my kindred. The Lord Almighty will take vengeance of them in the day of judgment. In putting fire and worms in their flesh, and they shall feel them and weep forever.
That's a bad precept.
That's the gangster's fire and worms.
Fire and worms.
And
feel them.
Like, yo.
Yeah.
I knew yo,
That's hell.
That's mad.
That's Esau. The thing Esau's got, like, he's got his limitations, man. He ain't really, you know, he can fuck you up, but how much can he fuck you up? Like, you know, choke a nigga out for 8 minutes and 46 seconds, cool. I'm like, the Lord can't be choking out for 1,000 years. You like, man, you toast, like.
Man are gonna have him like my man from Berserk, you know. My man, when man was getting tortured by that, yeah, he was fucked up, man. He got fucked up.
He got.
Yeah, in Berserk,
Man cut every tendon.
He was humble.
Man did not allow him to have any maneuverability. That's hell on earth.
He was hella humble.
He was completely
He was humble, man.
Oh,
man was so humble he couldn't talk. Man, whip it up. Hey, Esau's gonna be humbled, man.
Oh yeah, he gonna be meek.
Humbled, man.
He gonna be meek.
Right now they're proud as hell.
That's right.
He's still gonna be meek.
He's gonna be in the sackcloth, just
And heal
no
your
words,
stomach.
bro. Right now, Esau's not got humility for shit right now. This guy out there
Just told me.
Scripture said, therefore pride compasseth him about as a chain.
That's it. He wears it like an ornament.
That's that American, even as a word, American pride, man. Especially even in Britain, man. Men are outright. All these men come down from fuck knows where in England to come and fuck up some cops. I was watching clips of that shit. That shit's hilarious.
Oh, are they beefing with the cops then?
Yeah.
What are they beefing with the cops for?
I don't even know, bro.
But they came to fuck up Jake. We gotta take it out.
Yeah.
Bro, there's one.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
Bro,
Because both
Man,
sets of
just warring with
protests
the
got
cops, like,
separated.
Oh shit! What the fuck are they doing this for?
wait for my man. Like, in the
Green, innit? It comes through that.
Yo, what?
All them Jacob.
But why them crackers?
Edomites.
So what is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then what are the police doing to them? The police are just trying to get them out of there because there's no need for them to be there. That's the police's job. Like, what are you gonna do? Arrest someone? Showing these thugs, these little.
Yeah, they
They just came down like, yeah, you fucking what? Yeah, bro.
And they were arguing within each other. They were saying, one was saying all lives matter, another was saying white lives matter, and another guy was like, you're racist. And then all the people around him were like, I thought we're all racist.
Hey, there was another one where like you had some people just in Hyde Park, and these yobbos just came, and they guys just having a picnic, and they just came fucked up their picnic. They're not even protests. It's not. That's these yobbos.
Crackers did that.
Crackers, yeah. These crackers rolled up on people having a picnic.
Nah, you gotta send me that. What, you just spit on, man?
That's what. Man, I just become bullied, boy. No.
Them thugs.
No, stop.
Hey, that's beautiful. Hey, see, Esau's showing that because Jake weren't doing that. Esau's showing that he's an asshole, man.
It's cool, man.
Go on, let's go on.
Colossians chapter 3, verse 25. But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done. And there is no respect to a person.
Esau's done a lot of wrong.
Right, so what the fuck is he doing?
He's still matting up to the heavens, man. So you gonna have to pay. That's a tab. That's a tab out up there, man. And you gonna have to pay for all of that, man. And it don't matter how many trillions you got, man. They ain't gonna suffice. You can't bribe the Most High.
That's it.
Okay. You have to pay.
Yeah, how you gonna bribe the Most High?
Yeah. You gonna pay with your blood.
His own elements.
You gonna pay with your blood, man. Most I said that you gonna pay. You gonna pay with your blood. Okay, and that's the judgment you don't want to face, man. But that's what you gonna have to do.
Precept.
That's right.
Job 4:8. Even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same.
So, you know, and you should know. You should already know this is coming. Esau should know this is coming, man. You should be fighting, or you should know. You should be own up to what you did.
Nah, they should fight. Hey, you should fight.
It's more
Man need to go
It's part of the
down
drama. They have to go down.
I didn't just go and say, I'm sorry. Nah, they need to be like, nah. Bruv, like petulant children, man. Bruv, there was some kid in the shop this morning. This guy, I was like, bruv, this guy's Esau, man. Just screaming and just like, any form of discipline that doesn't exist. That's Esau.
Well, in the kingdom, people gonna get discipline.
Yeah, and it's gonna be a painful lesson. When you got a
See,
kid
man, but the thing is,
that's been spoiled.
Jake ain't even out there, like, so these Edomites are already showing that ass because Jake cancelled all the protests today.
Yeah.
They
They
cancelled
none
it
of them
all.
are out there.
Jake ain't even out there,
There was
man.
some J-Cat Storms who was out there, and,
Yeah.
Mega Man, and
Well, he can, you know.
Yeah.
Mega,
But what's it? They said they were coming to protect the statue, but the government protected the statue. They boarded the
so I don't
statue
know
up.
what they're doing,
So
but
what
you
were
see,
we
they're
down?
trying to
Sadiq Khan
They're
was
trying
the one
to
who
start off this race war. Esau's trying to instigate it. All I'm saying is they probably better leave before it gets dark. But because that's when the gremlins come out, man. The devil's grandchildren, and then some shit might happen. But that just shows you they're trying to kick off these race wars. But that's good, because let it happen. Esau's fulfilling the Lord's will.
Prophecy.
You know.
Yep.
Them prophecies
Got a quick one for you?
It's Esau's
They're just
destruction,
proving
man,
everything that everyone said, that these crackers are racist in Britain, because they're trying to say Britain don't have a racial problem. Why would I hear a man talking about black cunt this and black cunt that, and all this business, man?
Man are trying to just be sly about
But we know what time it is. We know that these crackers, these Edomites, has not got nothing with hate in their heart, so we're not surprised, you know. But it's good. Let them show their hand, innit?
See your true colors.
This is Proverbs 11:23. The desire of the righteous is only good, but the expectation of the wicked is wrath.
Hey, but what's the desire of the righteous? For you might get put into slavery, man. Judgment. That is the faith of the saints, man. You know,
righteous and good.
That's right.
25 and 7.
Patience of the saints.
That's a balance, man. That's something Esau don't understand or deal with.
Like all these look at these Edomites here having a good time popping their balloons.
Having the time of their life.
They're going into slavery, man.
The scales, they're off, man. That's Esau's favorite shit, man. What the I don't remember the Roman goddess, man, of the fucking scales. But they always have the Liberté, whatever the fuck. I don't know. But she always holding the scales, and then she's got like meant to be blind. She's got a blindfolded scales, like blind justice. But then, when's Esau ever dealt with fucking justice, bro?
Never. Well, that's why she had a blindfold on.
Can't see shit.
Can't see shit. Yeah.
I didn't see her.
I don't see color.
When it's been proven that the justice system is disproportionate.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
bro,
not
every statistic. That's why white women. Yeah, I was gonna say what the brother mentioned something earlier. I was like, bro, there was that white woman where they said she was too much. Her future was too hot, like the Oxford graduate, where they said like she's just too much to offer to society. After she murked someone, or just juke him up. Just juke him up, and then she was like,
She's too intelligent.
She's too intelligent to put into jail.
But she wasn't intelligent enough not to stab him and end up in court.
Innit?
Well, she's
Come on,
intelligent
man.
enough to be.
She should have got away with that shit if she was intelligent.
For real, like
No one should have known she was
She ain't in jail. She out there. She might have dropped more bodies.
But that's alright, man. Let Esau do what he's doing, man. He's still he's going down according to the testimony of Yahweh.
That's right.
Right?
This is Psalms 149, verse 5. Let the saints be joyful in glory, let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praise to the Most High be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hands. To execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people. To bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. To execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all these saints. Praise ye Yahweh Shemel Shai.
So we're going to execute upon them all the judgments that's written, man. And that's going to happen according to the sacrifice of Yahweh Shai. We're going to overcome this devil. The scripture tells you that. We're going to overcome him by the blood of Yahweh Shai and by this testimony, man. That's how we're going to overcome Esau. Through faith in Yahweh Shemel Shai and his word and his promise and his victory. And that's guaranteed, man, 100%.
It's been done. He won.
There ain't no doubt. Esau's finished out here, man. He's happening exactly how the Lord said it was going to happen. He's doing exactly what the Lord said he was going to do. He's dancing to the Most High's tune. And at the end of the deal, he's gonna get it real bad, and we're going to just be chilling in the kingdom, man. We're going to get that chip is going to be taken off our shoulder by executing you devils. And then we're just gonna live life and forget about you, man. We're not gonna have to worry about you no more and think about getting you because we've already got you now. So we're just like, all right, cool. Let's just, eat mangoes and, well, like my man said, drink coconut water and eat pineapple.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
And that's just.
You know what I mean?
That's Spartacus. This was just.
Chair.
Hey, but it's good to say this is going to be like a fleeting dream, man. Table. You know, everything that we're going through right now and have happened and all this kind of stuff, man. That's thunder, bro, isn't it? I keep feeling that. It's thunder. Hey, everything that's happened, man, that's going to be like it never happened. Esau's going to be forgotten.
That's how cold it is, man.
You know, he's trying to establish himself forever, but he's going to be forgotten. You know what I'm saying? That's deep.
No, no,
Sweet mango.
Man has a little 500-year reign and he thinks he's done.
Yeah, I was like, bruh.
No,
Realize
all
the
day.
kingdom is forever, man. 500 years in the kingdom is gonna be blink of an eye to us.
A second, milliseconds.
That's how deep it is, man. That's spiritual. Like, you already look at it, like Esau's gassing himself up. He had a little 400-year joyride. In a grand scheme of everlasting, that's like not even statistically, it's insignificant, man. Compared, if you cut that man says infinity, you compare infinity to any time frame. It's insignificant, let alone 500
Come on, man.
years. Like, that man's gassing himself up like he's the ultimate don out here.
But you're going to find out.
Precept. Psalms 37 and 18. The Lord Yahweh knoweth the ways. The Lord Yahweh knoweth the days of the upright, and their inheritance shall be forever. They shall not be ashamed in the evil time, and in the days of famine they shall be satisfied, but the wicked shall perish.
That's it.
And the enemies of the Lord Yahweh shall be as the fat of lambs. They shall consume, into smoke shall they consume away.
Oh, that's right, right? That sweet savor, man.
That long
Sizzling
pick.
on the
Sacrifice, man. Yeah, man.
Esau, man.
Yeah, it shows you we ain't gonna worry about what's going on, man. We ain't gonna worry about damping that's going on, man. We know the Lord's got the whole thing.
Sweet savor.
Fear not thou Jacob, man. So you brothers out there that's listening and learning, you have to have that spirit of faith, man. You ain't gonna, don't have doubt, man. There is no doubt, there is no fear when it comes to Esau, man. Edom. We understand the scriptures, we understand what the scriptures say. If we believe in the scriptures, we really ain't got nothing to worry about, man. Yahweh Shai got this.
Yeah, it was the victory was It's done.
It's done.
That war's been fought.
It is finished.
No, for real, that's them's the bars, bro.
That's what the Lord said.
Them's the bars. That red letter, man, it is finished. Just like, damn.
Yeah, man.
And then Esau just trying to come in, no, but, you know, if we just know, but
We did this.
Hey, it's like them, you know, like them mangas, yeah, where my man's like, you ever seen them ones where man's having a fight and man's like, I've already defeated you. And man's like, what? And the man starts breaking down. Yeah, 2 minutes ago, I touched you there. And then the man, after man finished explaining, man's like, what? No. You saw that one?
eating
That's what they say.